Welcome to my Carnival Jubilee food tour. In this video, we're going to be doing some breakfast, lunch, dinner, and miscellaneous spots for food that you can find here on the Carnival Jubilee. And a little disclaimer, this isn't going to be every restaurant or food place that you can eat at. I'm going to do probably 2 or 3 of each, and I'm going to be starting now with breakfast. For our first breakfast spot in the food tour video, we're here at Jubilee. We're going to get some coffee, and then we're going to get one of these sandwiches. So these sandwiches are complimentary from Jubilee Cafe, and we got a bacon and omelet sandwich, and that just looks delicious. And then a sausage provolone, which I'm gonna take the tomato off that. I don't really do tomatoes, but we got this on the celebration and it wasn't in that food tour, and I had to make sure it was gonna be on the Jubilees because it is so good. All right, so I'm gonna take a bite of each. First up is gonna be the sausage and provolone. .7. That is delicious. The provolone's melted perfectly. The sausage has a good seasoning on it. So now we're going to move on to the omelet one. So that is an omelet with some bacon on it. That one, I'm going to give that a 9.2. Both of these are incredible breakfast sandwiches. If you're sailing on the Carnival Jubilee celebration or Mardi Gras, I highly recommend getting these. So for our final C-Day breakfast, we're doing the C-Day brunch, which we usually always do on at least one of the C-Days, so I figured I'd include it because it is a really good option and they have plenty of good food. So I went with the fried chicken, which is a chicken and waffles, then I got a side of grits. And we're not even gonna rate Brittany's because she went with a basic breakfast. But let's try this and I'm gonna rate it for you guys. So I want to make sure I got a bite of the waffle and the chicken together. The breading on the chicken is really good. It's actually got a lot of flavor. The waffle, nice, light, and fluffy. For a breakfast, I'm going to give this an 8.8 out of 10. This is really good. I highly recommend doing the C-Day brunch on one of your C-Days. We also got blueberry muffins, which are different than the ones that you get up at the Lido Marketplace. Those are like fresh blueberries in there. Very soft. They're not warm, but I'll give that an 8.1 out of 10. That's a good muffin. So on the celebration, we did Emeril's Bistro for breakfast, which was delicious. And this time we're doing it for lunch. I got the fried shrimp and oyster po' boy, and then the Old Bay chicken wings. So let's go try it. So I got the fried shrimp and oyster po' boy here, and this came out fresh. I don't have the wings yet. It does take a little bit longer because it is a la carte, but we're gonna try this out. That seasoning is incredible. Seafood, it tastes fresh. The shrimp is amazing. I'm gonna give that an 8.9 out of 10. This is really good. Here we got the fried Old Bay chicken wings. Pour a little crystal hot sauce onto it because that's what it says it comes with. So we got a little dab there. These aren't bad. There's other chicken wings on this ship up at Street Eats. Those are a la carte as well, but we're gonna try those later on. I'm only gonna give these ones about a 7.4. They could be a lot better, and I mean, it's not bad. It's good fried chicken for sure, but you could definitely use more hot sauce. So now that I've eaten all these chicken wings, the breading on these with the Old Bay seasoning is super good. However, when you get to the chicken's a little, that's why I gave it such a low rating, but these are still pretty good. All right, for the next lunch, we're doing ChiBang. So why we wanted to come here for lunch for the food tour video is because they have noodle bowls, which look really good, and then they also have burrito bowls. Lunch comes with chips and what appears to be one of the Chinese sauces. Kind of looks like a sweet and sour sauce, and then some salsa. All right, so Brittany went with one of the burrito bowls. She got the chicken burrito bowl. And then I went with the steak stir fry with wide noodles. This looks delicious. Let's try it. All right, Britt, what do you think?
That's really good. I would give it an 8.2.
Okay, that's a pretty good rating. Now we're gonna try my stir fry. All All right, I'm not much of a stir fry guy, but I got a noodle on there, some steak, so. The steak has a nice Chinese flavor to it, good texture. The noodle, perfectly done. I'm gonna give that an 8.3 out of 10. That's really good. So this doesn't look like a typical churro, but hopefully it is pretty good. Let's find out. It tastes pretty good, but it is a little hard. Like usually when I have a churro, it's got a nice soft bite once you do get past that exterior. I'm gonna give this like a 7.2 out of 10. We went to Beach Buns, and this is a beef frank on a pretzel roll with chili con queso. That looks really good. And then here's just a ham and cheese. This also looks really good. And then Britt pretty much got the same thing aside from she got the grinder, and that is just ham and turkey with cheese tomatoes on it. So let's dig in. We're gonna try this hot dog first because this is a new thing to the Jubilee. I haven't had a hot dog in a while, but that chili con queso, that makes it 8.2. That is a really good hot dog. And now we're gonna try the ham and cheese. This is a classic. I've gotten this a few times throughout the years on Carnival. Just as good as I remember. I'm gonna go with an 8.8 on that one. Very good, good flavor. Cheese is melted perfectly. Definitely love that choice. For the next dinner, we're gonna do pizza because this is exclusive to the Jubilee, where you have Tex-Mex, barbecue chicken, quattro formaggi, and other good ones. Okay, so here we got the Tex-Mex, which has some peppers on it. Not really sure what that is, but it does look good. And then over here, we have the barbecue chicken. Ooh, this is already steaming my lens up. And then the quattro formaggi, which is just a 4 cheese. So I'm gonna try these 3 right here for you guys, and hopefully they're pretty good. All right, so it's bacon, corn, red peppers, and jalapenos. So I'm gonna try and get a bite of all that in here. Whoa, that's a favorite flavor blast, but that is pretty good. I'll give that an 8.1 out of 10. I'm Italian, so I typically just like cheese or pepperoni on my pizza, but that's not bad. And now we got the barbecue chicken, and this one is fresh out of the oven. So this one looks like it's maybe got some chives on it with some barbecue chicken and some onions. That is delicious. We're gonna go an 8.9 out of 10 on the barbecue chicken. And now we got the quattro formaggi. This is just classic. It's like a white pizza, you know, garlic's on it, so it's like a garlic pizza. Very toasty. It's pretty good. I'll go 7.9 out of 10 for this. It's a little too thin for my liking, but it is still really good. All right, so we're at Time Fries for our next miscellaneous spot. I'm here with Travel with Nick.
What's going on, everybody?
He's on YouTube, Instagram. It's Travel with Nick, YT on Instagram.
Yes, sir.
Travel with Nick on YouTube. And he's going to be our guest for this food rating.
We're going to see how that food is. It looks pretty good so far, so we'll see.
Yeah, let's get it. Always got to get the money shot. All right, so this is a shrimp cilantro, and I don't know what sauce do you think they had on there?
You know, I honestly don't know. It looks like a maybe butter sauce.
Yeah, I mean it definitely looks good. So
Yeah.
let's dig in, man. Let's try it.
go ahead.
Give it a good rating.
All right, first taste. Let me get a shrimp. Pretty good.
Good.
Yeah, go ahead and give it a try.
Awesome. I got a little bit of shrimp in there, the cilantro, and that butter sauce is what we're thinking it is. That actually is pretty good. That shrimp is cooked pretty good. The cilantro adds a good flavor to it. I'm gonna go with an 8.4 out of 10 for these fries. Definitely good. Something we're gonna try here is all things wings. It is a la carte, but we're gonna try some of these out. Hopefully they're pretty good. On Jubilee, where you order the wings from, is Time Fries. I'm not sure if they are on the Mardi Gras celebration yet, but hopefully these wings are good. I got 6 Parmesan garlic. These look delicious. And then we also got 6 Chipotle honey. And these cost about $10, so you got 12 wings for $10, which that definitely isn't a bad price. So we're gonna try these now. Got the Parmesan garlic. Always got to get some ranch blue cheese on there. Wow, that is a good wing. Falls right off the bone. Good flavoring. I'm gonna give that a 9.2 out of 10. Next up, we got the honey chipotle. These are sauced pretty good. Bone fell right off too. Not as good as the Parmesan garlic, but still a really good bite. I'll go with an 8.3 out of 10 for those. These wings are really good, and it is extra, but it's definitely worth the price.